Hi, welcome to my recording. I'm going to show today how we're going to use our Biography Organizer for our last biography reading. Okay, so today I'm going to do this about Madam C.J. Walker, and you will do it about the biography that you choose in number 63. Right? So, you will do it about, all of these different ones that I gave to you, Tchaikovsky or Ali, right? Or Marie Curie. I'm just doing mine about one that we know already, okay? So here where it says researcher, this is where you will write your name, okay? So I like to use the name Juan Perez, and today's date is December 8th, 2021, okay? And I am writing about Madam C.J. Walker. So I will write her name in here, Madam C.J. Walker. Okay. I'm going to review these different places here. So we have date of birth, place of birth, date of death, famous for, and then we have fact 1, fact 2, and fact 3. Okay, so this spot here, right, this is where we're going to put the most important part of our topic. And then here we're going to put some other facts that are interesting or important that we would want to share with somebody. Okay, at this point, I'm just going to pause for a moment. And remember, if you are watching this on YouTube, remember that you can change, right? You can change any of my videos to various different languages, right? So any of my beautiful videos, right? Anytime you're here. So let's just see. Here's a quick one to show, right? That when I show this video, right, I can use the gear to access the settings, and I can put subtitles on in English, right? And then once they're on, I can change them with the options. I can change the size, and I can change to auto translate. Right? I can change to, right, if I want, right, maybe Spanish, right? And then it should change to Spanish, right? Oh, I changed to Arabic somehow. Let's change to Spanish instead. So here, auto translate to Spanish. I just want to prove that this actually works. There we go. So now we can read here in Spanish, right? Or we could Portuguese. And then you will see in Portuguese. So do the same to this video using the gear button, se você precisa. Okay? So I'm going to leave here and go back to my camera. Okay, so, right, the date of birth, right, is probably in the beginning, right? In this one, I only have the year, so I can't put in the actual date, but I'm going to put it in here, right, 1867. Okay, and then it says place of birth, right? So here for her place of birth, I have a city and a state, Delta, Louisiana. So I will include both. If you have a city, you should always try to include the state. If you only have a country, you can just write the country. I suppose if you only have a state, you can just write the state. Okay? You might find if it's a famous city like New York or Miami, maybe it won't say the state and maybe you can write it in if you know. Okay, then it says here the date of death. Okay, so in this one, it said that she died at the age of 52. So here I have to do a little bit of math, okay? So I'm going to add on my paper here, right? 1867 plus 52 is, right? 1919. Okay, so I will put that as her date of death. Okay, okay. Now, famous for, right? This is one of our big ideas. What's the one thing, right, that our person is famous for? Okay, so I'm going to say, right, we know that she opened beauty shops and made beauty products, and they made her rich and successful. Now, there are many rich and successful people, but one interesting thing about Madam C.J. Walker is she owned one of the most successful African American business owners in her time. And we even saw in the first sentence that says she was the first African American woman in the United States to make $1 million. Okay, right? And this is like make or earn. Okay, so I want to include, right, that component and the component of her business. So I'm going to say, right, a sentence that starts with her name, right? Madame C.J. Walker, right, started a beauty products company and became the first African American, see here, African American woman to earn $1 million. Okay. And your answer too, similar to mine, if there are two things, right? Or, maybe one thing that caused another thing, you might want to combine your sentences with and. Okay, now I want to look for 3 facts, right? And these facts, I want them to be, right, interesting or important, okay? So I'm going to put that here just as a written reminder that these should be interesting or important, okay? Okay. Now, right, there are many interesting things in her life. I remember some of the challenges of her youth, right? For example, her parents died, and then her sister's husband was mean, and then she got married. Okay, so she had many difficult things happen when she was young. Okay, I might want to say something about that. Okay, later in her life, right, even though she worked very hard, she only had earned $150 a day. And then her life kind of changed when she started making beauty products, right? She had this dream, okay, an actual dream while she was sleeping. Okay, so I'm going to start with her early life, right? And I think I'm going to put in that her parents died when she was 7, okay? So I think that's really important to tell people, okay? Um, and I want to avoid this confusion where it says Sarah, right? Because she changed her name in her life, okay? So I want to sort of be careful about that too, okay? So I'm going to say her parents, right? Her parents died when she was 7 years old. Okay? Okay. I also want to tell a little bit about her dream. Okay? So I'm going to say she had a dream about the beauty product to mix and invent for her hair. Okay? Okay. And then I have to choose one more interesting thing about her life, right? And there really are. There's so many interesting things, right? Um, I do like this part at the end, right? About what she did with her money at the end of her life. Okay. So I'm going to say that, right? She left 2/3 of her fortune to charity. Okay. So I'm going to say right here, Madame C.J. Walker. Okay. And now I'm going to try to do just a little bit of what we call paraphrasing, right? It says, she left 2/3 of her fortune to charity, right? So this is that sentence there. I'm going to just show this real fast. What I'm doing here, right? So this is going to be called, right, paraphrasing, right? Which is say, changing words without changing the meaning of an idea. Okay, so paraphrasing is, okay, paraphrasing is helpful because we can show we understand without copying. Okay, so here it says, she left 2/3 of her fortune to charity. And I'm going to say the same thing by saying, Madame C.J. Walker left 2/3 of her money to charity, right? So same idea, different words. Almost done with my time limit. So, right, left 2/3 of her money to charity. Great. Thanks for watching my video. I hope that you are able to fill out your graphic organizer now, right? About whichever of these that you chose as your own, okay?